Okay, so I'm going to teach this method called splitting the middle term method. This is done for factorization of polynomials. Okay, splitting the middle term. If you remember, when I taught you polynomials, I told you that every polynomial, when you write it, it has to be written in certain order. What was that order? How, in what order we are supposed to write a polynomial?
Sir, in order of highest degree to lowest degree.
Sir, it is in highest degree also.
Yes, you have to write it in the highest order, highest power of the variable to the lowest power. That's the order it has to be in. Okay, and once it is written in that form, you see there are three terms over here. This 17x is going to be the middle term, and as the name says, this middle term, what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to split it. Okay, so maybe all of you remember some part of it what you studied in the last class. We are supposed to split it. How can we split it? There are so many ways to split it, but let's see which one we have to choose. Okay, so 17 plus x, we can split it as x plus 16x, or 2x plus 15x, 18x minus x. There are so many ways to split it, right? Can you people understand that?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Which one to choose? For that, to decide.
2x plus 15.
For 14x plus 3 or
X plus
3x also.
15x, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, no.
Because that is the
See, I can take 14x plus 3x also. That is also possible, but will this help me to factorize it? For that, what we have to do, we have to follow a certain rule.
Sir, best.
So before we do the splitting, look at the coefficient of x square and the constant term. What is that? Tell me. 6 and 5, right? So what you do is multiply that 6 and 5 along with the sign also. This is plus 6 and this is plus 5. That's why I have written 6 into 5 is equal to 30. Okay, so this 30 is an important number. Now this 30, what I have to do, I have to find all the factors of 30. And we have to do it in a particular way. Let's do it like this. Okay, so 30, how can you write it? You can write 30 as 1.
Sir, I'm not able to see what you're writing, sir.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to teach you is factorization of polynomials. Okay, writing polynomials in their factor form. And here, as of now, we are learning the first method, that is splitting the middle term method. We are given a polynomial like this. First thing is you have to write it in the correct order, that is decreasing order of the power of variable. Like you can see, this is x square, the maximum power 2 that you write first, then x to the power 1, that will be the second term, and then the constant term. Okay, and like I said, this is the middle term, and we want to split it in some way like this, one of the ways, which will help us to factorize it. But how to choose which one to take? For that, I'm teaching you a method. Okay, that method is, what we have to do is we have to take the coefficient of x square, which is 6 over here, and the constant term, which is 5, and you multiply them. 6 into 5 becomes 30. Okay, so everyone is with me so far up to getting this 30?
Yes, sir.
Now, what we do with this 30 is you write it as a product of factors like this. Start with 1. 1 into what will be 30? 1 into 30 will be 30. So write that 1 and 30 like this, like a pair. 1 and 30. Okay. Then what will be the next factor? I'll take 2. 2 what's are 30? 2 15s are 30, right? So 2 and 15 will become one pair. Then 3. What should I write here? Tell me.
So 3 tens are
3 tens are 30. So this 3 into 10 will also give me 30. That's why I have made this pair also, 3 into 10. Okay, what next? Can I take 4? Will 4 divide 30?
5 to 6.
So the next thing we have to try is 5. 5 what? 5 6s are 30. Now, after 5, there is the next number which you would have gone is 6. But 6 is already written over here. Or we are going to exceed this number, so we can stop at this place. You don't need to go look for any more factors. Okay, the moment you cross the number which is written on the right side. That after that you can stop over there. Now our pair is going to be one of these numbers, one of these pairs, either 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, or 5 and 6. Now you tell me, look at these pairs and tell me which ones we have to pick so
2
that
into 15, sir.
2 and 15, sir.
2 and 15.
yes, because you see when we take 2 and 15, it will make the sum as 17. Okay, so that's what we are going to take, 2 and 15. But how will we write it? We will write it as 2x plus 15x. I will put an x over there. 2x and 15x. Okay, and then write the remaining terms as it is. So the first term, of course, is 6x squared, then 2x plus 15, and the last term will be plus 5. So tell me, everyone is okay with this step up to this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to the third stage of this question. Now we need to pick the pairs, like first two terms you take and you find what is common between them. Look at 6x square and 2x.
Sir, x is common, sir.
X is common, but is there anything else also common? X is here, X is
Sir,
here.
2, sir.
And 2 is
2,
also
sir.
common. So we
2.
take 2x common. Okay. Can everyone figure that out, that we have to take 2x common from these two? If anyone needs help, you have to let me know. I will explain that.
Yes, sir. 2x, then bracket, inside the bracket, 3x plus 2, then 3x plus 1.
So if I take 2x common,
Then the left will be
what will be left out in the first term? 2 3s is 6, right?
3x. Yes, sir.
2 3s is 6, so you will write a 3. And from the x square, you have taken the x common. So only one more x will be remaining.
Okay.
6x square will become 3x now.
Yes, sir.
Same way from the second term, 2x, everything has been taken out. So 2x is common outside. So what will be remaining over here? Only 1 will be remaining. 2x into 1 gives me 2x. You can check it that way also.
And 50 and 5 we can take as common in 15 to x plus 5. So the common thing will be 1. So 5x, no 5. Huh. So we can take it as
Same way we take the last two terms, 15x plus 5. And we have to check what is common between them. And as you can see, 15 and 5, there is a 5 common between them, no? So we can take a 5 common. X,
so 5 we have to take
the
common.
first term has x, but the second one does not have x, right? So we can't take x common this time. Only 5 is the only number which is common between the two terms. Okay. So I have taken that 5 common. Now tell me what is remaining in this term over here. If I have taken the 5 out.
3x plus 1, sir.
Yes, very good. So it is 3x, and then when you have taken out 5, it will be only 1 remaining. Can everyone figure that out? Tell me, all of you.
Yes, sir.
You can see 3x plus 1 and 3x plus 1. That is there in both the terms over here. This is the first term. It has 3x plus 1. This is the second term. This also has 3x plus 1. So I will take that 3x plus 1 as common. Write it here. And then what is remaining? This is 2x remaining. That will come here, 2x. Okay. And from here, the plus 5x plus 5 will come. Okay.
So you can give us an example, we'll complete it.
Say that again, Sarita.
So you can give us an example so we can do it, sir.
Yes, there will be lots of questions coming up. Okay. So these are the two factors using the splitting the middle term method. So let's look at it. So as you can see, we have found out these two factors, 3x plus 1 and 2x plus 5. Now we have to do the same thing using the factor theorem. But I don't want to take too many topics in one day. So what we will do is, for today, we will just use the splitting the middle term method and practice few questions based on that. Okay. And then tomorrow we will learn the same factorization using factor theorem method. This we'll do tomorrow. Okay, let's practice the splitting the middle term method today. So let's take this question also. y square minus 5y plus 6. And this people are going to do. What is that example? 14.
Y square
Okay.
yes sir.
So if this y is confusing you, you can change that to x itself. Okay, x square minus 5x plus 6. Let's do this. You do not have to write all this. I am writing this for you so that when you come back to this note, you can read it easily and you'll understand what I'm saying. So you don't have to
Yes.
write all this when you're solving problem. When you're solving problem, this is how much you have to write it. Okay, and this work which I have done here, that also you will do in rough work, not in the answer. You don't need to do this in your answer. This goes in the book. This is part of the solution. Okay, so what do we do in the first step? We take the coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square?
X square is 1.
1, sir.
1, sir.
And constant term is 6.
6.
So these two you have to take and multiply 1 into 6 and you get a 6 over here. So this is the number which we need to get. That is the first step. In step 2, what we have to do?
Then you have to see the number.
Whatever number we got in the step 1, we have to take that and we have to factorize it. Find the factors of this number.
1 and 6.
Like this. Try
Sir,
to
2 and 3.
6, sir.
1, 6, 2, 3.
1,
And 2
2,
and
3.
And minus 2 and minus 3 also, sir.
Okay, this is the second step. Now, out of these two pairs, 1 and 6 makes one pair, and 2 and 3 makes another pair. Now, I have to choose it in such a way that when I add or subtract, remember, addition can also be done, and subtraction can also be done. In the previous problem, you just had a 2 and a 15, and by adding them, we were able to get a 17, right? So we had to do addition there. There was no problem. We just added 2x plus 15x. But we have a choice. We can do subtraction also if needed. Okay. So you need a minus 5x. How would you get a minus 5? Tell me.
Minus, sir, we could choose plus 1 and minus 6 or minus 2, minus 3, sir.
Yes, very good. There are two ways to do it. Someone, if anybody wants a minus 5, that's the middle term. If I want minus 5, I can do it in two different ways. I can take plus 1 and minus 6. Because if I do plus 1 and minus 6, I still get a minus 5. Okay, let me write it here. 1 and minus 6 gives me a minus 5. Okay, I'm very happy I got minus 5. There's one more way I can do minus 2 and minus 3 and I still get minus 5. Okay. Okay, but there is a small problem. I can't choose both of them. Only one of them is the right answer. Can anyone tell me which one it is? Which one should I choose?
so 1 minus 6.
Let's see. Let's write that number 1 and minus 6. Okay, if I write 1 and minus 6, remember that these two have to be a factor also. When you multiply this 1 and minus 6, you should get the answer as 6. Are you getting a 6 over there when you multiply 1 and minus 6?
No, sir.
We are not getting. We are getting a minus 6, right? But we don't want minus 6 answer.
Minus 2 and minus 3, sir.
Here, when you multiply these two numbers, when you multiply them, you should get the pair, this 6 over there. Okay. So minus will not work. That's why I cannot choose this one. This is not working. But you see, when I take minus 2 and minus 3, you multiply them and see how much we get.
Sir, 6.
You get a plus 6, right? Minus and minus will become positive. So when we multiply them, we are getting a plus 6. And when we add them, we are getting a minus 5. So both ways it is satisfying. When you add them, you should get a minus 5. When you multiply them, you should get a plus 6. So both things should work. Only then it will you can choose it. Okay. So finally, we have made our choice in the second step. Or maybe let's call it as third step, choosing the pair. So we have chosen minus 2, minus 3. Why did we choose it? Because minus 2 into minus 3 gave us 6, and minus 2 plus minus 3 gives us a minus 5. So both these things should be satisfied. Is everyone able to follow? Confirm quickly how to choose these numbers, pairs.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now once we have picked these numbers, the next step will be to actually go ahead and start factorizing. Take the polynomial. What was the polynomial here? X square minus 5x plus 6. And now we are going to split the middle term. So first term, I'm going to write it as it is. How should I write this? Tell me, guys. Minus 5x. Minus 2 and minus 3. What does it mean? I will write it as minus 2x and minus 3x. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And the last term will be plus 6, of course. Okay. Now, next, what do we do? Take these two pairs and tell me what will happen. What can I take common from these two? Is there any coefficient which is common for both of them? There is a 2 here, there is a 1 here. So the coefficient is not common. Look at the variable. What can I take? I can take x common. Vijay and Luke, are you people able to follow this? I'm not hearing from anything from you people. Do you know how to take common? If not, you have to ask me. I will explain. Okay. So you people know how to take common. Tell me, what should I take common? Any one of you?
X, sir.
We will take x common from these two. So once I take x, what is remaining in these two terms?
Sir, x and minus 2, sir. X minus 2.
X minus 2 is remaining. Okay. Now let's pick the other two terms.
So over here, common is 2. 2.
2.
2.
Where is 2 in this first term?
So 3. So 3.
Okay. Should I take 3 or minus 3?
We have to minus 3.
Sir.
Because when I take plus 3 over here, I will get a minus x in the bracket. No, I have explained to you earlier that the whatever we get in the bracket here, same thing should come here. Only then we will be able to write it as a factor, taking it common. Okay. So let's not take plus 3. Let's take the minus 3 common, so that when you take the minus 3 common, what will happen? In this term over here, only x will be remaining, like this one, this x. And then in this term, you have a plus 6. If you take minus 3 common, what is remaining?
So then minus 3.
Minus
So
2 is remaining,
minus,
sir.
Minus 2 is remaining. Why? Because 6 you can write it as minus of minus 6. No? See, 6 you can write it as minus 2 into minus 3. Like this also you can think. Minus 2 into minus 3. Now you see I have taken the minus 3 common outside. What is remaining? Minus 2 is remaining. That will go here. Okay. Can you people understand this?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what's the next step? Next step is we take x minus 2 common and we write it like this.
X minus 2, minus 3.
Left out, that is x, and minus 3 is remaining. So x minus 3 we will write as the second factor. These are the two factors of this given polynomial. Okay. Okay, this example we'll take it later. Okay, when we have learned the factor theorem method, then we have to take. We can't do this using splitting the middle term. So let's skip that for now. Go to the exercise and solve this fourth problem. Minus 7x plus 1. Can you people do this factorization using splitting the middle term? Can you people try and tell me?
Yes, sir.
Give it a try.
Okay, sir.
You have to take the coefficient of x square and the constant term. So it will be 12 into 1, that is 12. This is what we need to split up. So it will be 1 into 12, 2 into 6, 3 into 4. These are the three possible things. Which one should I take? Which one will give me a 7? First one will not give me 7. Second one also not 7. Third one?
Sir, -3 and -4.
Yes, -3 and -4 can give me. But quickly we have to check. Multiply this -3 and -4. We should get a plus 12 like we have over here. Okay, it is plus 12.
Yes, sir.
And then when we do the addition, you should get a -7. That is what we are getting. So that is correct. We can take -3x and -4x. Next thing, what we have to do, we have to take the pair first two and see what is common between them. So as you can see, this is a 3x and this is a 12x square. So I think 3x is common over here, correct? I can take the number 3 because 3 4s is 12 and 3 1s is 3. So 3 is common in both of them. And x is here and there is an x square. So only x can be taken out. So let's take the x common. So once x is 3x is out, what is remaining in this 12x square?
4x minus 7, sir.
4x minus 1.
1.
In this one it is 4x and there is a 3x over here which has gone outside, so only -1 will be remaining. Then what should I take common here? You see there is already a 4x and 1 over here, but the sign is ulta. There is a -4 and there is a +1. But what do I need inside the bracket? I need a +4x and -1. So how can I make it +4x and -1? By taking a -1 common. Okay, so if I take a -1 common from these two terms, they will become +4x -1. Okay, now you can see this bracket and this bracket, both of them have become same. So we can take it common again. And when we write it, the factors as 4x -1. And this is 3x -1. Everyone got it? This is your answer, 4x -1 and 3x -1. This is the factor, okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now try the second question. This one.
Sir, I completed the sum, sir.
Okay, tell me what are the factors?
X plus 3 and 2x plus 1.
Yes, sir.
Bracket x plus 3 bracket 2x plus 1.
Okay, what about other people?
Completed, sir.
So again, same thing, 2 and 3. So 2 3s will become 6. Both of them are plus sign. So it'll be +6 we need over here. And once you factorize it, it'll be either 1 into 6 or 2 into 3. And if we want a +7, we have to take a +1 and +6. Okay. Now we're right there. So it has 2x squared plus x. 1 plus 1 means we have to consider it as plus x only. Okay, 1 into x will become x. Okay, and then the second will be +6x. Then take the first two. What's common here? There is a 2x square.
X, sir.
X square. If somebody has trouble in splitting up these things, focus on this one clearly. I'm showing you how to split up the terms and then find out what is common. So this 2x square can write it as 2 dot means into x into another x. So when I write a dot, it means think of it as multiplication. Okay. So 2 into x into x. That is what makes it 2x square, no? And in the second term, what is there? There's a x there. Only one x is there. So in these two, what is common? You have done this while doing LCM. You see, only one of the x is common. So take that x common and write it outside here, outside the bracket. And then inside the bracket, what is there? Whatever is left out. So from this 2x square, what is remaining? 2 is remaining and x is remaining. So 2x will remain here and you will write it as 2x. And then in this one, there was only one x was there. Nothing else is remaining. Nothing means 1. Okay, here, nothing means x into 1 is there. So I can take that as plus 1. Okay, so from 2x square plus x, you take x common, this x common, and then 2x plus x, 2x plus 1 is remaining. Okay, same way, you have to look at the second, the other two remaining terms, that is 6x and 3. What is common between these two? Tell me.
Sir, it is the common is 1, sir. No, 3.
3 is common. So we take 3 common. So it will be 2x will be remaining here. 3 2s are 6 and x. And there is 3 1s are 3. So that is 3. Same like this, you can split up these two all and find out also. Okay. Same way. Then 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1, you take common and you write it here.
And x plus 3.
And x plus 3 is remaining. Okay. So this is your answer. Splitting the middle term. Okay. So let's do one thing. Let's take up these two examples also. And we will spend more time on science tomorrow. Let's skip the science class because I want to complete this method. I want you people to clearly understand this method. Okay. So just complete the remaining two problems of this.
Okay, sir.
Sir, completed third one, sir.
Okay, good. Then go ahead and work on fourth one. Don't tell the answer right now. Let other people work. Is everyone done with the third one?
No, sir.
Sir, completed.
Okay, tell me, Bhavani, what's the answer for the third one?
Third one, 3x minus 2 into 2x plus 3, sir. 3x minus 2, sir. 3x minus 2 into 2x plus 3.
Okay, 3x minus 2 and then 2x plus 3. Okay. Fine. What about the fourth one? What is the answer for the fourth one?
Sir, x minus 1 into 3x plus 4.
Okay, that's good. So all of you will practice these questions. Whoever has not completed the third and fourth one, go through the video recording. I will send it, send the link today. So you can go through the recordings and after that, try to complete these problems. Or go through all the problems, whichever you did not understand, because some people are silent, you're not talking. So I don't know whether you have understood or not. Okay.
Third one, I got the same answer.
Okay, that's good. So that's it for the class today, guys. Let's drop it now. I will see you guys tomorrow because you have had a straight 1 hour class right now. So I will take up the science class tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye.